Alright, what's good YouTube? Kony here, and I'm back at Genesis X2 for the second year in a row doing some more interviews with your favorite top players. And yeah, as you'll see, we tried doing something a bit different this year. I did some research on the players, on some Nardwar shit.
How the hell do you know about that?
I did play that game. It was sick.
Oh, I remember that.
So yeah, hope you guys enjoy, and peace! Alright, you can pass, Eddie, no worries, no worries. The Kony production is how it is, yeah. Are you good to go?
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Cool.
Yeah.
Alright, what's good everyone? Back here at Genesis X2. Technically right now we're at Guild House, but joined here by Hugs.
Yes, sir.
And
what's up?
Yeah, first question is, how many Genesis have you been to, and what was your first one? I think I know the answer to that one.
You know the answer, every single one, and I'm probably never going to miss one. So we're at 11 right now, so I've been to 11.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's funny, because I've been to number 3. Off topic, dude, when I'm in there, I wonder like what I think the percentage of people that joined post-2020 to before is. You know what I mean? Do you think it's over or under half? Or is that a dumb question?
Post-2020?
Yeah.
It's got to be less than half.
Less than half? You still think less than
because
half?
I think the majority did it after the doc.
Yeah. Facts, including myself. I mean, I'm a doc kid. Are you a doc kid, Josh? Exactly, yeah. We both started in 2014.
And now, like, 2020 popped off because it was the first one after COVID, or whatever one was after COVID. But then that was just like a surge of people who've been there before. But I think the most new people came right after the doc.
It's just funny. When I'm in there playing friendlies, everyone's just been new. I'm like, bro, where the game's at? You know, where the game? Yeah, but and then what's your favorite and least favorite stage out of the legal stages of Melee? Onto the normal Kony questions.
It's got to be Pokemon Stadium.
Least favorite or favorite?
Least favorite.
Least favorite.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. And I think it's bull. So here's the thing: as soon as they did no transformations, all of a sudden, every Fox and Falco would like strike it. It's like, oh, I thought you loved this stage. Oh, really? I thought you loved it. And now that they get rid of the fucking bullshit transformations, now all of a sudden they can't play on it.
That is really
most fair stage, and they can't play on it.
Yeah, that's fair. And then what's your favorite?
My favorite, I think Dreamland. Yeah, Dreamland or Yoshi's. Yeah, Dreamland or Yoshi's.
Yeah.
I want to say Battlefield, but I can't aerial interrupt on the ledge of that. It's harder for me.
Back to the stadium thing though. It's funny because I feel like watching new players is so obvious who has played on transformation and who hasn't.
Oh, really? There's people who have
I feel like there's good ass players that don't know what they're doing on there, and I watch it as a not a good player, and I'm like, bro, like that is not a good position to be in. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
they're too like slippy pilled. They don't know what these transformations are. They can't deal with it. That's so funny.
They're like one of those random just movement tech you learn over the years. But then I guess I should have started with this. We started with the Genesis one. What year did you start playing Melee? And then how did you get into the game? Because it's a much different landscape. I had the doc to look at. You know what I mean? Like,
I started in 2004, middle of 2004, and I'm telling you, like, I started when it was a novel idea to Google search something. So my brother, Gabe, who is like a Yoshi main, he had the bright idea of, like, we were beating people in our high school. We thought we were good, and he decided to search Pro Smash Brothers or like Smash Tournament, and we found Ken's bi-weeklies through that. And he had to beg me to go because I thought I would just win. Like, I thought, like, no matter what, I would just win.
Ken or your brother begged?
My brother.
Your brother, okay.
Because he's like, dude, come on, like, please do this. I used to play Counter-Strike. I'm like, dude, I don't need to waste my time with that. Like, I already know I'm the best. And he begged me. And then eventually we did it, showed up, got my ass beat. It's in the documentary. I lost to his 14-year-old sister, which was a bi-weekly at Ken's house. I knew about him. I thought I would beat him the first tournament I went to. It didn't work out the way. In fact, I lost to his younger sister. Yeah, I could have just quit. I could have just quit right there. And I got in the car with my brother, and I said, we're coming back next week. Like, I'm not going out like that. And then ever since then, I was like hooked.
Fire. Yeah.
That's how I got into it.
And then, what are your 3 favorite non-Melee games?
3 favorite non-Melee games? Dude, I don't want to give like the lame answer because that's just what I'm playing right now. It's Pokemon battling, but specifically battling. I don't like the games themselves. I think they suck, but the battling is cool. Chess. It's just like competitive shit, right? And then if we're talking like single player stuff, Subnautica I liked a lot.
I need to try that,
And then like Metroid was my first game ever, the NES version. And I need a third one, like a third normie game. I've already named 4. I'm just going to go with some of those. Yeah.
It's funny. The Metroid, does it have to do with Samus then? I figured.
Yeah. A lot of people would test me like, oh, are you a Samus fan? Like, I used to draw my own maps because the original Metroid didn't have a map, so I had to like draw it out to memorize it and stuff.
That's crazy. Okay,
so that was such a sick game.
Crazy.
First time I played it. Yeah.
I'm a poser. I've only played a couple minutes of Star Fox 64. You know what I mean? Like, Fox.
But you played it though. It's a
I
good
have
game.
played it. Yeah, I have played it on the N64 as a kid. I remember. Do a barrel roll. Exactly. Yeah. And then hold up.
You know that Star Fox actually made me want to be an Air Force pilot? I thought that would be my future career. Like, I'm like, and then I realized you don't really barrel roll in real life. You don't do shit like that. So
hey, nowadays,
maybe I don't know, drone wars and shit.
No, I'm saying it's been crazy in the planes nowadays.
True.
Who are your 3 favorite players of all time?
That's a good question.
A lot of players. Yeah.
Mango.
4 players, because Mango is everyone's answer.
Okay. Fiction.
That's a bad answer.
Fiction.
Okay, Fiction.
DSF. He's like way back.
Cheek. No.
And Duck.
Duck.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, you don't hear about Duck anymore. Damn.
Yeah.
Does he still play Sheik at all, or not really? Just dwindled off, or?
He plays Sheik still. I don't care about a Sheik. I just think he's such a smart player, and like, really respected his gameplay. And while we were rivals and like competing in similar stuff, like I always respected how he played the game and how he looked at it, and I always felt like it was cool to have someone I could learn from while I'm trying to be better than him at the same time. It was really cool. Yeah,
it was cool.
If I didn't have him, I don't know if I would have stayed relevant in the modern era. It was just cool to have a competitor there to work against. Yeah,
100%. And then you get Prince Abu thrown in the mix to fuck with both you guys.
I hated playing Prince Abu. That was No, he would fuck. No, Duck was fucking up Prince Abu. Duck was in his head rent free, like no shot.
No, that's valid. I was thinking more about the trolling, I guess.
Oh yeah.
And then, what's your dream Melee player blunt rotation? If you don't want to do smoking, you can do drink, hang out. But 3 people you got to choose.
It's a similar concept, right?
Like no Norwalk.
No.
Because Mango said no Norwalk for him, and he's just gonna pick. Like the boys.
Okay. So it's a similar concept as drinking. You want to drink with someone you could have a good conversation with and a good time with.
Yeah.
So, my dream.
Any player, commentator, personality, all time.
Okay. So Vish.
Hell yeah.
For sure. He is here.
I'm trying to find him. He said he's down, right?
He doesn't really drink anymore, so he's not. He'll be here maybe to like hang out, but he won't be drinking.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But fuck it, he's doing a blunt with me or drinking with me in this example.
Yes.
So Vish, Dewan.
Hell yeah.
How many do I need for a rotation? 5?
What's just 3? Just 3. So one more. I mean, I'm a random number I picked for this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And Duck. I put the 3 there. Yeah,
Fire.
That would be cool.
Hell yeah. Much different question. What's the most mad you've been in Melee? Do you have a rage story you think of?
Yeah.
More so rage than sad. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah. At pound 4, or was it 3? The one that Mango did really well at. That one.
Okay.
I had quit for like a year and a half or something, and then I kind of came back. And so SoCal was like hyping me up. East Coast thought I was trash. Lovage had my back, like SoCal had my back. They're like, I miss him too, but he had my back, and I was ready to go play and like prove myself. I got in a bracket. It was round robins back when they would do round robins.
I missed those, I know, Mayhem days.
Shit was shady. Like round robins it was the Wild West. They were shady, right? I don't know if you remember, but there was a point where Bobak and Zope, as Ice Climbers and Peach, beat Mango and Lucky. Because Mango would just hold down on the down smashes from Peach, and Lucky was just getting wobbled. And it was so blatantly false, and that's just how it went, right? So I had 2 NorCal players in my pool. It was Falchemist and Silent Spectre. Falchemist beat Silent Spectre for the first time, and it's like, oh my god, I beat Silent Spectre, and I knew what that meant. That means, and I lost to Silent Spectre.
So they're just trying to fuck your seat over, basically, right?
I knew it was fucked. Yeah. Sorry, before they played, right?
Okay,
before they played, I had lost to Silent Spectre, so I knew if Falchemist beat Silent Spectre, I wasn't making it out. I literally went to Bobak and Zope, and I begged them. I'm like, please, just give me a fair game. It was like I was kissing the ring. It was like a Don, dude. Like, he had to give me permission to advance.
It's so funny.
And maybe Falchemist beat him for the first time. Maybe he didn't. I don't know. But I didn't end up making it out, and I lost to a guy named Pac-Man. Who's a Luigi player, and when I lost, I like punched a table. It hurt my hand. I threw my controller outside, and I was so upset. Somebody from NorCal was laughing, and then I think even Bobak was like, no laughing, like that. And that was the most I ever raged at a tournament. And I don't do that anymore. Like I get mad, but I keep it in, and like there's,
I feel that. No, we all have our moment. We all have one story
because we care,
on.
you know.
Yeah. It's funny. Just tangenting, it's funny. I remember some old mayhem set between you and CDK that just lives forever in my head. We're just like,
which one?
He like tried to. It was in. I just remember he like teched your F smash in the end. I was a huge Connor fan at the time.
No.
Is Connor gonna win?
Connor's
You know what I mean? And then
sick,
he didn't win, but I just remember it being like the closest, dopest set.
Can he breathe?
Oh, this might be it.
Oh my gosh! You go with a little bit of a pop-off, dude.
Yeah.
It's back when Connor was grinding and shit. It has nothing to do with anything here. I just remembering that shit, bro.
No, I love Connor's Fox. No, Connor was sick.
Dude, he was sick. Oh, because that's why. When I say my favorite players, I always throw in Connor my old school pick. Like,
dude,
bro,
that's a cool pick. That's a cool pick. No, Connor was
played
sick.
cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he just tried to play cool.
He was nasty, man.
And then a way different question. Do you have a favorite anime?
I don't really watch anime, but if I have a favorite,
Hell yeah.
it's probably Berserk.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Yeah, probably Berserk.
Fire. Yeah, okay. I kind of knew that answer now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Who do you think the lamest Melee player of all time is?
Lamest?
Lamest.
So I think the only thing that defines lame in this game is when people don't actually want to play the game, like they want to not interact.
Yeah. I kind of agree, yeah.
So like being down and still not interacting. So if I have to name the lamest player,
you saw a lot.
Huh?
You've seen a lot of players.
I've seen a lot of players. Oh man, like you're putting me on the spot. I gotta think about this.
Yeah,
Hold up. I don't want to name someone because they don't always play it lame. Sometimes. Okay, so I think I can say this safely, and I think they would take pride in it. It's got to be Michael 41 billion. Like it's got. But I don't think he cares. Like
no,
I think
he does either. Yeah.
But he's not like my least favorite player. It's just lame.
Just the lamest
and
player.
he knows
yeah,
it. And he knows it. Yeah,
we all know it.
He knows it.
He was the lame guy for a long time. Yeah. And then somehow this question always does well on TikTok. What's your favorite port? What port do you prefer using Melee?
I always go for first. Like,
First?
why not? Yeah.
Okay,
like,
yeah.
I don't care about shield color or anything. I just go for first, and if they want something else, I don't care.
Hell yeah.
I actually don't care about ports. Yeah.
I don't know why that one does so well on social media. It makes no sense to me. I think it's because people that barely play Melee don't know there's like
That there's a difference. There's a reason to carry. Yeah. Like
It's funny.
I have the shittiest grab in the game. Like I get no priority.
Yeah,
like,
I guess
whatever.
that is. But it's unreactable.
Yeah. That's what they say. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite GameCube controller out of the GameCube like models? Like how they're just simple ones, like purple, or rare ones, like the Gundam or.
Yeah. For me, it was always. Nope, I don't have a favorite one. Now I'm thinking about. Oh no, I had a turquoise one that I missed. Yeah, I like one of those turquoise. Like it was I think it was slightly rare. I think it was like Japanese or something. It was like a teal turquoise one.
That reminds me. You didn't, but that didn't suffer the same fate as the pink one that you broke, did it?
The pink one.
I think I was at the tournament where you broke that.
It was very custom and like it had paint on it. Like this is back when we didn't know how important it was.
Yeah.
So like I had like paint chips probably like going into my joystick that I didn't know about. So like. Fuck that controller. It looked cool. Like I liked it. Someone made it for me and it was special.
Had like the samest, logo on. I think.
Yeah, but it wasn't necessarily a good controller. Yeah.
And then during bracket it like snapped in your hand. I don't think we have a picture.
Oh,
of that.
I remember that. Yeah.
But like His controller broke.
I hold
because of these fucking forearms.
Like I gripped the hell out of my controller, so I would wear out my joystick and my C stick very, very quickly. But I would also hold it very hard. So I guess like I just broke it one time. Yeah.
I've never seen that ever in my life before. That was crazy. Yeah. And then we're getting down to the last couple. Just make sure I didn't forget it. Oh, you're a Pokemon guy. What are your 3 favorite Pokemon? I could not ask you this.
So Blacephalon, that's my goat.
That's the only one I've heard I don't know. What the fuck is this?
He's Ultra
he Gen
Beast.
9?
Ultra Beast, Gen 7.
Okay,
Ghost Fire. I think Ghost is my favorite typing.
Put me on. Okay.
So Blacephalon, Skarmory.
Nice.
And then Gyarados.
Gyarados? Okay.
Yeah, those are my 3.
It's all spread out, which is pretty dope.
Yeah, they do different things.
That's the Pokemon Battler. Yeah.
They do different things, yeah. Like 2 of them are kind of offensive. Well,
Not
Gyarados
Skarmory,
is in the
right?
middle. Skarmory's not.
Yeah.
But the reason I liked it is because I got my ass beat by a Skarmory once. Oh, no. That's the one I won against Ludwig.
Hugo's bitch ass.
So, like,
That's funny.
I did a Pokemon battle with Ludwig on stream. We both played through the Elite Four, and then whatever team we had, that's what we played with. I got a Skarmory, and that shit held it down. Like, I think I could survive 2 hits. With leftovers, I could survive another hit. Oh, come on, please. Okay. All right, we're roosting. Like, Skarmory fucking killed it for me, and Ludwig had no answers.
That's so funny thinking about, because dude, Ludwig is goddamn
like just like
what,
legend
7 million
yeah,
7 million subs or some shit now.
Yeah.
They forget the roots, bro. They forget the roots.
They forget.
Fucking Pokemon with hugs, Madden with mango. You know what I mean? Yeah. Shit like that's really funny.
Yep.
And then I think for those, is pretty much it. I'll just get the iPad out now. Just get through. The fun stuff.
Wait, Brandon, can you ask him one? Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Yeah.
Loggers or IPAs?
So I used to be a big fan of IPAs, but then the pandemic hit, and you had nothing to do, right? So I would get really drunk by like 2 p.m. and I just like waste my day. And I was like, fuck, it's hot outside. I want something like lighter so I could hang out with my roommates and talk more. And then I got into lagers and pilsners off of that. Yeah, I used to not like them. So I'm in the middle. I would say lagers right now.
Hell yeah. All right, so we're good now with the.
Okay.
So can you sign this picture for me?
That's a classic. Do you remember what I did with it with the edit?
I have that next.
No. It's so funny, dude. I've been like such a normie with like I'm doing the mortgage thing.
Can you pose with it?
It's probably hard to hold over there.
Shouts to Milk Tea, the homegirl.
Yeah.
I've been such a normie lately doing like the mortgage thing that I signed someo's controller as Hugo, or I almost did. And I had to change it up. I'm like, oh shit.
Just your normal signature, not even.
No, I just wrote Hugo. I'm like, dude, this. Yeah, there you go.
We know about the edit. We know about the edit.
Yeah.
And then where is it? What can you tell us about this picture? What do you remember about this?
Dude, I think Joey was very drunk, and I forget. I think I was in the Midwest at my best guess. I remember the time, but I don't remember exactly what happened.
So I think from the Facebook post at least, we left Hugo Gonzalez's sweater there. 200 likes. Oh my God, nah. Go get it. And it's just Joey posing with.
Oh, and they put it on the rafters. Yeah, I remember that shit. Yeah, I asked them to take care of it. This is when I got into Melee, bro. This is like what I was seeing right away on Facebook. I asked them to take care of it, and they took a photo of leaving it there. And I think they might have left it there.
Yeah, it might have been.
I think
Joey looks pretty crazy there.
Yes.
This picture, very hard, bro. And no one knows about this guy, Romeo, right?
Romeo's a fucking legend,
dude.
man.
I know Romeo because there's people that know from like the Slippy or Netplay era that played against Jacket 420. I know about this motherfucker
he's
from
good.
Online, but I know. No one knows who the hidden Norwalk guy is. Or like from that area.
He would fuck me up every now and then. Like he's a good player.
And this picture, I don't know, it was a tough picture.
With the MLG Pro shirt, only 16 people had that.
Damn.
So you had to be the official title. Yeah.
That is clean. And then this is iconic with the Super Bowl now being won by the Eagles.
Do you know that this was apparently a very iconic game? I think they call it the Snow Bowl. So we went to it. It's when they played the Lions in Detroit. It's apparently regarded as one of the best football games ever. And that was my first and only game that I've ever seen. And it was fucking hype.
And we got with Genesis T.O. up there, Mango, Hugs, Dunk, Oats.
Yep. Dude, that's the Nigeria.
All right. We're rambling a little bit now. I didn't plan on telling this, dude. My most embarrassing story of my fucking life. No joke. I stayed home. I missed a day of school one day because I watched Dunk's stream too late. That's how when I'm like, sometimes I'm like, man, how influenced are these new kids by the top players? Yeah. It's like, bro, I was so into like watching Mango stream. I thought Dunk was the coolest. I stayed up recommending songs in his fucking stream all night, and I told my mom, I feel sick in the morning. I didn't go to school to watch Dunk stream.
Weird. Dunk had 6 streams. He's actually at Genesis.
I saw him. It's funny. And then this is like the last one.
I could only do one more because I got pissed so bad. Yep. That's when I became an accountant. I was proud that I was wearing business clothes for the first time ever, and I took that photo.
Hell yeah. I remember. Hell yeah. Well, yeah, thank you for your time, bro.
Dude, absolutely.
A little bit of fun.
I got to run to the bathroom.
No problem at all.
Played like a Apache, high in the stars, feel like Jirachi. Been going high, you cannot stop me. I ain't so high, I feel like a zombie. But that's the fudge, like what got me shit.